You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine!
I am ready.
Fantastic draw. This hand is awesome. Is Mech Mage hand, I want to say? The Clockwork now? Seems to be going to a very slow start. Probably has a Flame Waker in there. What an odd turn for someone who plays Clockwork now. If he hadn't played the Clockwork Gnome, I'd be all over guessing that he was playing a Freeze Mage deck. It's all very unusual. Why Clockwork Gnome though? Missed 1 damage. It tapped first, right? Oh, true. I actually missed 1.5 damage. Could have played the Knife Juggler first, then the Abusive.
I see you.
Someday I'll be just like you!
Some kind of Antonitis combo wombo deck, maybe? Or maybe this is just a really unfortunately drawn Tempo Mage hand. The kind of hand where you should 100% lose every single time.
Sever my wrath!
Hard to know, but it's Icelands. Hard to say. Still, what in the world is going on with that deck? Thought about killing that first. Guess I chose not to. And clear the board with Flame Strike. Probably should have killed it first. I had some chance of killing the Apprentice with just the Boom Bots and Dr. Doom. Oh, it's unfortunate that my hand is full. Frost Nova Doomsayer would work. Not that I necessarily think that exists in this deck. I'm just overall confused by this deck. Unfortunate he had ordered it the other way. Why no egg? Not enough activators.
I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine! Why do you call? As you command.
Oops, Mike was muted. I was going to play mid-range Paladin, but I am cautiously optimistic about this deck, and I want to try it more. I'm someone who usually doesn't put much value in surprise decks, but this one's both surprising and kinda good. Maybe good. Hard to say. Why are you playing Emperor in this deck? Well, the truth of it is, Emperor is in most Reno Jackson decks, and I have come to realize that in this deck, maybe it isn't as good. It's a prime candidate for the next card to be switched out for something else in the deck. I'll keep thinking about it. I know Sea Giant instead of Emperor. Sea Giant probably doesn't belong in this deck. Would usually cost too much. It's been phased out of most Zoo decks too, as of now. Most, not all. I wonder if I had the Abusive Sergeant Big Game Hunter when he played the VG, when he played Emperor Thorson. I think I did. I should have done it. Oops. If you take out Reno, what's the point of having one of most cards? None. In fact, you would be playing a very poor deck if you built one of each card. It turns out that Reno Jackson's a strong enough card to compensate for that slight downside that you have to do to make your deck work. So I could die to the Force Savage combo. Question is, do I play around a Force Savage combo on turn 9? Now, I already played Emperor Thorson, so it means he could have already Force Savaged me. So I'm just going to not play around it.
Get in there, fight, maggot! I've got the beast in my sight.
Is Dark Iron Dwarf a consideration for this deck? With so many 4-drops, I think not. I did originally have it in when I also had Egg in, when I was like kind of playing around with the deck construction.
I must safeguard the land.
Do I think Boombots will do 6 damage to this is the question. I think the odds are poor enough that I'm willing to take the risk and soak some damage on the spiders. And if it doesn't work, absolute disaster happens. Well, it would actually only be 4 damage. I better not chance it.
Almost out of time.
Had the chance to soak up some of the damage. Really considered it. Chose not to. Put me 1 damage off of Force, which might be good enough. Looks like he obviously couldn't kill me, so that's good. Implies if I play anti-kill bot I can't die this turn. Also taunt these up, I guess.
So many possibilities.
Well, the best targets, but okay. Emperor Thorson is again kind of mediocre. I'll start thinking about what I should play other than that. Wonder if the card in his hand is BGH. That'd be one of the only reasons why he would be so confident. Maybe.
Powering up. Portals online.
Put this apple on your head.
Power of Ragnaros! I have the power! The breach!
Running.
He has to choose a spell here, I imagine. A swipe. Boo. Swipe would suck. Bring an idol. Alright, 13 equals 11 right now. Oh, nice. 11 doesn't equal 30 though.
We're gonna be rich!
Deathwing or bust. More slugs.
Play. How much?
I have no time for games.
I come.
Who's up for an adventure?
It's an edgy League of Explorers, Druid.
I concede.
Double Raven Idol. Sir Finley Merton. Very exciting. Alright. I think I've played enough with Emperor Thorson to realize that he's not a great fit in this deck. So the question is, who gets to get in? It's a 6-drop, but I don't think I need to put in a 6-drop for him. Lotheb is not a bad idea. Siphon Soul is too slow. Ooze maybe? Another 2-drop, kind of to get the consistency. Could try another AoE, a Shadow Flame. It's worth considering.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Considering the amount of Secret Paladin / Mages, and also the off chance you do not draw the second Void color, what about Kazan instead of one Void? Considering the amount of those decks, I don't think that's worth it. I'm not sure the exact percentage of decks that have to run secrets for Kazan Mystic to be good, but I don't think the number has been breached yet. Right now I'm kind of operating around a 50% of decks need to do it, and I'm not really excited about stealing one secret from Secret Paladin.
Hey, catch!
Why Ooze instead of Harrison? Too slow? Indeed, yes. Also, against the class with no weapons, a 2-mana 3/2 is better than a 5-mana 5/4. Though obviously, Harrison has a better effect if you play it against the weapon. But a 2-mana 3/2 is not bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not terrible. Unlike a 5-mana 5/4.
My pain.
What about Ragnaros instead of the Ooze? An interesting thought. That might be good enough. I'd have to look into the past a bit and think about, am I dying because of not having enough threats in the late game, or am I dying because of getting aggroed down? I think right now it's been a fairly even split of cause of death. But I do think Ragnaros might be better in this deck than in the
Buying or selling.
previous iteration that I had. 2-1 is really bad, so it's either Soulfire or Lightworn. I think I'll Soulfire the Shredder for the tempo. Where will I tap here? I think I will tap hand, I'll pick Soulfire also. Flame Juggler, reasonable. Pit Fighter, a little less reasonable. I know Lotheb, it's a reasonable card. There's a lot of cards that are barely not making the cut here, and I'm sure that those of you who are so inclined can take out the cards in this deck that they personally don't like and put in those more popular cards, which may be good. I'm taking a calculated scientific approach to this though.
Move quickly.
Put this apple on your head.
Shields up. Red alert.
I'll never tell.
I'll throw a Soulfire.
From the
Defender of Argus. What's the card I wanted to lose the most out of these? Wow, I'm not sure. Probably Dr. Boom is the worst card of this set. So I played the secret he top decked. Really could be any secret, I think. Let's see, in the case it's competitive 6, 8, 11, 12, 16. I would die if I tapped. I'm gonna play Sylvanas anyways.
I have no time for games.
You guys are all suggesting cards which are all, well, most of them are reasonable to add in, and it's like the answer would simply be, I haven't done enough testing with this deck, maybe your suggestion is better than mine. But the other answer is also, you know, all of these cards in this deck are currently pretty important, in my opinion. So, taking any of them out, even though the card suggested might be a good card, is difficult. I wonder what card he thinks about playing and then doesn't play. Maybe a small card which he doesn't want AoE'd. Good.
Let none survive.
Okay. Do I want to tap here? No, because I think I win all games. Or it could be... pass. Honestly, no matter where that had landed, it would have been good for me either way. If it had landed on the other one, then I could have killed it without using Power Overwhelming. So I guess the card he had was Tyrion Fordring. It's a pretty good card. Go up to 11, I'll do that. That secret could be crazy good for him.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Running the program.
Counting on top decking Arena.
Reporting for duty.
What are my chances? 1 out of 14. He didn't actually hit me, so I have now a 2 out of 14. Well, slightly more than that. The Voidwalker might buy me a turn. Oh. I'm glad you're in the deck, Ned. Looks like it was competitive spirit, so nice whiff by him. Oh my gosh, I win. Thanks to Ooze. Thank you, Ooze.
The victory is yours.
Although also thanks to Voidwalker.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Same opponent. I'll probably not play the Ooze on 2, but I'll keep it, right? I think some really good players would play Ooze on turn 2 there. And I Would not really question that. Seems like it's an okay play as well. Probably willing to play Ooze into even Light's Justice.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
No. Thinking about trading or not, I guess. Or maybe thinking about pointing a secret out. Alright, so looks like Avenge or Redemption. Maybe the reason why he had to think so long is because he had a redemption up. Hard to say, could be either.
None may steal our secrets.
Might as well Hellfire first. Oh, right! That's the reason. Oh, yes, of course. Of course I Hellfire first. So I can do this. Unfortunate that I don't have another demon. Good enough. The other play was to coil first and then Hellfire, not triggering the Avenge. I wonder if I play Reno Jackson on turn 6.
Shields off. Red alert.
The board presence is important. It is gaining 13 health, and I do have a heal bot. I think it's correct. Pretty good one he got.
We're gonna be rich.
Kind of tempo Reno, kind of healing 13 isn't that bad.
Reporting for duty.
Put this apple on your head.
Would I be so lucky to dodge Dr. 6 and Dr. 7? Dodged.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Well, I dodged Dr. 6, Dr. 7, and Dr. 8. Looks like yes. Sometimes Secret Paladin, they draw Dr. 6, Dr. 7, Dr. 8 and don't have the early game. Sometimes they draw the early game and then they don't manage to finish off because they don't get the Dr. 6, Dr. 7, or Dr. 8. And then their deck is full of bad secrets. So these things happen. Just as often as the times where they do have the 6, 7, 8. It's nice.
Buying or selling.
He has 6, 7, and 8 in his deck, so probably Jouster wouldn't work that well.
I wonder. You're dead. Who am I? None of your business.
Here he is. A little late, but still good.
Powering up. Portal online.
Deal.
If that becomes an 8, then I really want to do... That would be perfect with Power Overwhelming. It's like a 1 in 3 whether or not it hits this, that was the problem. But I can still do Implosion, Dark Bomb.
Almost out of time.
There's some pretty bad RNG rolls for me, but it's okay. The Avenge didn't get the right target, I got a 1-2, I got 2 1-1s, but the fact that he didn't draw Doctor 6 until turn 9 is more than makes up for it. What is this secret? You just played it? Oh no, he got it from this, so it must be Noble Sacrifice. If I taunt Sylvanas, I think I win.
Get down! Almost out of time. I won.
I have no time for games.
My seal for Argon.
Most of my thoughts there were, what if he draws Doctor 7, what if he draws Doctor 8? I'll not have a solution for those, but more important to deal with the threat at hand.
Put your faith in the light.
I played my Ooze already, but this time it's Owl to the rescue.
Into the breach.
Or it's just having enough health that it doesn't matter enough. Alright, if I can dodge Doctor 7, or if I have a BGH for Doctor 7, I'll be okay. Either or.
Reporting for duty.
Maybe Sludge Belcher takes care of this. That's a good dodge. Tough choice. Hit Antique or hit Face? I think in his position, he should hit the Antique. He probably feels pretty bad about this game right now. I have to like think about what my opponent's thinking. He makes it a little bit easier by mousing over everything.
Move quickly.
Indeed, without killing this, he would I'm not sure about that trade. Oh, ow, a little too slow. Almost there. Not quite. Doctor is in.
For duty. So many.
Currently, Mal'Ganis is answering Dr. Boom. Alternative tap and then try to get BGH or something. Do I die if I tap? Oh my gosh. I probably do. Attack, I think. Unfortunately, my Owl and my BGH just didn't sync. I'm also almost out of threats in this deck. I don't know if I can actually deal with 1/1s each turn. Truth be told. So that's 8. I'd go down to 13. There's nothing that deals 5 in that deck. I'd be very happy to hit Wrathguard with his Ashbringer. That's probably the only thing I can silence left in the deck.
Why do you call?
Silence the Wrathguard. I think it's more important to silence that. But yeah, that would be an interesting idea.
I'll never tell.
Reporting for duty.
Jiraxxus Valley.
Feel my pain.
Finish him, Jiraxxus. Alright, we're both top decking. He can make 1/1s, I can make 6/6s. Feel pretty good about this one. And both Doctor 6, Doctor 7, and Doctor 8 have been used, meaning the remaining of his deck is kind of trashy.
The victory is yours.